Today we will be learning about finding the area of parallelograms. So the first thing I need you to do is to open your math notebook to a clean page and copy down the SBI at the top. The student will apply formulas to solve problems involving the area of parallelograms. If you need to, you can pause the video here to copy down the SBI. Area of parallelograms. A parallelogram is a four-sided figure whose opposite sides are parallel. A parallelogram has the same area as a rectangle of equal base and height. To find the area of a parallelogram, use the same formula as that for the area of a rectangle. Base times height equals area. The height of a parallelogram is always a vertical measure from the base, not a slanted measure. You can see it on the example below as the dotted line. Area is always represented in square units. In our example here, we're going to find the area of this parallelogram. Use the formula base times height equals area. The base of the parallelogram is 12 centimeters, shown by the bold line below. The height of the parallelogram is 6 centimeters, shown by this dotted line that comes down at a perpendicular angle to the base. So 12 times 6 is 72 centimeters squared. On the chart here, we're going to find the area of each parallelogram. Remember to write the area in square units. On our first parallelogram here, we can see the base is 5 meters. The height is 7 meters, shown by the dashed line. Then we know the formula for the area of a parallelogram is base times height. So 5 times 7 equals 35 meters squared. On the second parallelogram, we know the base is 100 feet. And we know that the height is also 100 feet. So base times height . So 100 times 100, so we know 1 times 1 is 1, so we're going to put that down first, followed by the 4 zeros, 2 from each 100. We're going to put in our comma, and then we're going to add our unit, feet squared. As we continue here on C, we're going to write down the formula. And then we're going to fill in what we know. We know the base on this parallelogram is 4 inches, and we know the height is 8 inches. So 4 times 8 gets us 32 inches squared. On parallelogram D, same thing. We're going to write the formula down. Next, we're going to fill in what we know. We know the base of the parallelogram is 9 centimeters and the height is 5 centimeters. 9 times 5 gets us 45 centimeters squared. All right, for letter E, same thing. Write down the formula. Area equals base times height. And fill in what we know. We know the base is 5 meters times a height of 9 meters. So 5 times 9 gets us 45 meters squared. For letter F, same thing. We're going to write down the formula. Area equals base times height. We know the base is 3 yards, and so is the height. So we're going to put 3 times 3 under there. And we know that 3 times 3 is 9 yards squared. All right, for letter G, same process. We're going to write down the formula. Area equals base times height. And then we're going to fill in what we know, a base of 15 feet times a height of 2 feet. 15 times 2 gets us 30 feet squared. All right, last problem on the triad here. We know that this is a parallelogram, so the area is base times height. All right, now we need to fill in the base and the height. So we know our base is 7 centimeters and our height is 9. So 7 times 9 is 63. So we have 63 centimeters squared. All right, once you've completed everything on the worksheet, you need to make sure you glue it into your math notebook so that it is there as a reference for you.